Don't get me wrong, I am happily single, strong, independent woman, don't need no man. But here I am trying to change my shower head. I can't figure out how to get it off. I've been trying honestly for days and the wrench isn't wrenching. My tiny little lady brain can't figure it out. I want to use one of these cool Jolie nice ones. I just need a man to help me do this.
As soon as a woman calls herself independent, that's a red flag to me. We don't like independent women. We do like self-sufficient women, but there's a major difference between the two. We don't mind self-sufficiency. A woman that has her own career, her own place, cars, money, businesses, we don't mind that. But the minute you start to idolize your independence is where we see red flags, because there's a certain spirit that comes along with that. It's the I don't need anybody paradigm. Let's flip it. How would women feel if they met a man and every time he spoke, he sounded like, I pay my own bills and they're all in my name. I live on my own. I don't need nobody. She'd probably say like, bro, you're an adult. You're supposed to do that. Like, are you good? Like, is there a chip on your shoulder? Like, but even deeper to the point, I'll never make my woman feel like I don't need her. Can you imagine how I would look to a woman who liked me if I walked around shouting how independent I am or how I don't need anybody? Like, imagine how that would make her feel. Nah, I'm waking up every day and reassuring her that I want her, I desire her, and I need her. I'm not a weak man for admitting I need my woman. But I'm worried that some women are so attached to that independent teaching that they're going to independent themselves right into a lonely life. Or worse, form an attachment but still perceive the relationship through an independent field of view.
One day, he's going to be so sorry that he lost you. He's going to regret it so much, and it's going to have to bother him for the rest of his life. So chill out, sit back, and know that it's going to be fine, okay? You're going to be okay.
If you notice, he moved on very quickly after the breakup. I'm going to explain why. It's going to make you feel a lot better about the situation, and it'll give you some clarity as to why he's doing this. If you notice, the guy has moved on very quickly from you. Either he, A, is just partying a lot, either B, he now has a new girl in his life, or C, he's just acting like he truly does not care about you. I'm going to explain what it is. Guys have a very different way of healing from a breakup. For them, it's really hard for them to sit with their emotions and to actually dwell on them. So for them, it's very easy to distract themselves with like external factors. A lot of the times their ego is hurt, so they are going to use another form of validation to make them feel better about themselves again. So especially if it was a hard breakup, or you needed to break up with him, or maybe he just has some things going on in his life and he ended it, whatever the case is, okay? And you notice that he is moved on, or it looks like he's moved on. Again, guys do not process emotions the same way as girls do. They don't have the same resources that we do. We have our friends, we have our family. A lot of guys tend to suppress their emotions because it's just not a normal thing for guys to talk about their feelings with their bros. So in this regard, they're going to do things to distract themselves from feeling terrible. I promise you, guys feel the emotions the same way we do. They are sad about a breakup. If he has moved on with a brand new girl, I'm telling you right now, that will not last, because he is using her, unfortunately, to build his ego back up. And his feelings for you have not gone away. They haven't. That's just like us. We don't have feelings that go away so easily. It's the same way for them. Remember, they heal differently though. So maybe a month or two later, it's going to hit them and they're going to come back like they always do, and they're going to end up missing you. When you see that he's doing these types of behaviors, I want you to really understand that this is someone who's not truly healed. This is how he's going to make himself feel better at the end of the day, because he is hurting, and this is just a facade he wants to portray that he's doing so fine without you, but he's really not, girl. He's not. In my opinion, it's best to just block this person. Don't see anything of what's going on. It's only going to make it worse. Like, when you have out of sight, out of mind, it's going to help you heal so much more. If it was meant to be, it's going to be. So you just kind of have to let it play out. But trust me, he's hurting just as much as you are. Don't think that he is not thinking about you, because he absolutely is. However, we're not going to dwell on the past. We need to keep things as they are, keep things moving. You're going to heal eventually. Remember to stay safe, and I love you.
If your avoidant ex has already moved on, they already have a new girlfriend, new boyfriend, and you know, because of social media, there's usually two reasons why they move on so fast. And I'm going to be pretty blunt with you, so just get ready. The first reason is they never actually liked you. They were in a relationship with you because they enjoyed your connection. They enjoyed having someone to hang out with. They might not have liked you romantically. Therefore, your goals were not aligned. So they broke up with you because they literally couldn't give you what you wanted. And it hurts. But sometimes avoidantly attached people do that because it's easier to be in flings or situationships or 3 to 6 month long relationships or even like 9-month relationships that just end out of nowhere. But the beginning feels really good. It's really low effort. It's just fun seeing each other. But the minute the relationship starts to progress into something that is more serious, there's more responsibilities. That's when the avoidantly attached person realizes, wait, we don't want the same thing. For a variety of reasons. They might not want a relationship because they're scared of commitment, scared of vulnerability. Maybe they just don't want to be locked down. They don't want to lose their independence. They like their lifestyle. They don't want to take care of you. A lot of times avoidantly attached people can feel like your parent. So they don't want another job. So that's why they might just end it. So I know it's harsh, but it is true. A lot of times, number one, avoidantly attached people will break up with you and get with someone else relatively fast because they were never into you romantically. Or maybe, just one more caveat, maybe they were into you romantically in the beginning, but then they realized, wait, I like you as a friend because that makes them feel safe. Knowing you aren't together romantically, knowing you can't just steal their independence, that brings them some level of peace. Okay, reason number 2 why your avoidant ex moved on so fast after you guys broke up is because that is how they process the pain of losing you. The way that you process the pain of losing them is watching a million TikToks on attachment theory. Or you think about them all the time. You cry. You listen to sad songs. You read old text messages. You mourn the loss by reliving it. Your avoidant ex has a different method, different strategy. What they do is suppress emotions, numb everything that they're feeling by indulging themselves in something new, something else, something that will block their mind from thinking about you. That's why a lot of times when you go through a breakup, you'll notice your avoidant ex is super happy. They might have moved on, like we're talking about, but you're super sad. So it's like, what the hell? Like, was what we had real? Like, why aren't you sad? And then months go by, or maybe years, depending on how you heal, and you finally move on, and that's when your avoidant ex comes back. And that's simply because they finally got the strength to feel their emotions or feel this loss, the loss of you, the loss of the relationship. And sometimes they feel their own emotions of, why am I this way? Like, why do I always run away when things get good?
One of the biggest lessons I learned about men is that you could be with a man for years, bitch. Y'all break up today, he gonna have a new bitch on his phone in 2 days. Like, I don't think, that's why I don't think love is real, because how can you love somebody and then be on to the next in 2 days? Like, it's just not adding up. See, me, I'm the type of person where it takes me a very long time to get over things and move on, and even be able to be in a space to where I want to move on. And I have to just heal first. Like, I got to be alone first. But men aren't like that. Men will move on the next day. Like, they never care. Like, I aspire to be just like a man one day, because, you know, I want to be able to move on and not give a fuck. Like, hurt a bitch feelings and don't care. But it's like, I'm not like that. I'm such a lover girl. Like, I love, and I don't know. But that's my downfall. Like, love is always going to be the downfall when you're dealing with relationships. Like, you have to think like a man, act like a lady, for real. Like, that shit is so true.
I hate to tell you, ladies, but men are done with being nice guys. I love a nice guy, but you know the expression nice guys finish last? That is the truth nowadays. Nice guys do finish last, which is why most men are done with being a nice guy, and they are like, you know what, if the women are going to be toxic, I'm going to be toxic too. I can be just as horrible as you. And women, you're going to hate it. You might thrive on the drama now you're young, but as you get older and you want a nice guy, you want to settle down with a nice guy, you'll find there are no nice guys left.
or the very few nice guys that are left have been snapped up by the nice girls, and you, with all your love of drama and your toxicity and your fucking me, are going to end up alone being eaten by cats like Bridget Jones. That is what's going to happen. Well, obviously that wasn't the ending for Bridget Jones, but you get what I'm saying. So yeah, I think now is the time when women need to understand that nice guys are good, and that you need to start dating the nice guys before they've all disappeared. So men, let me know in the comments, are you done with being a nice guy? Have you always been a nice guy, but now you're like, do you know what, I'm not doing it anymore? Or are you a nice guy through and through and you'll never change? I know there are a lot of nice guys still left out there, and I just feel like a lot of them just can't be bothered to be nice anymore, especially to the modern women. But yeah, let me know in the comments, and I'm off on a little mini break thing today this weekend. I'm not going to tell you where I'm going, it's a secret, but when I get back I will share all the lovely footage with you. So have a great day.